Na na na. Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
What's going on?
What episode number is this?
42? I think it's 42.
Maybe?
Yeah, 41 with Jacob Bayou.
Oh, damn.
Whatever. What's up? This is Bad Egg. Everybody. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Chris.
I'm Stacy.
Brian.
All right. Probably gonna have to talk into that microphone.
I'm Nick.
I'm Stacy. We're gonna fight about this the whole time.
Okay. No, keep on holding it. Keep on holding it.
Yeah. Don't let it
There
go.
you go.
Don't
There
let
you
it
go.
go.
There you
It's a
go.
hot potato.
Yeah.
I mean, cold one.
Cold potato?
Cold potato. Just keep gripping it.
Just makes it weirder.
Don't
So-
let go.
How is everybody?
Good.
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 Very
good.
good Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
The Lord's Day.
Mhm.
Nah.
You guys praise the Lord a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
I got to cross
Probably
my
multiple
garage.
times a day.
Yeah, you seem like the
I
type
do.
of people.
Yeah. No joke.
Fuck.
We did go to a Catholic school, Shangus.
Which Catholic school?
St. Mary's.
All of you?
Just us two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Where'd
I
you
went
do?
to Eastwood.
What instruments do all of you play? Or you sing, obviously.
I play bass and I try to do lots of things on the pedals, and they hate it.
That's
I
not
like it.
okay.
I try to
hate it.
sound like a. I try to sound like a trash can. That's the sound that I'm going for on my
Sort
bass
of the
guitar.
general aesthetic of the band.
Exactly, and
Trash
I think
can
it. I
trash
think it.
can.
I think it works
Trash
well.
punk, a trash can punk.
Yeah.
I think it works well. And Nick, what do you do?
I play drums. I like to play fast, and I like to play loud.
Yes, you
That's
do.
what I do. And I hate his fucking pedals.
Yeah.
True.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play guitar for this band. I don't even face the audience half the time, so I don't even think they notice I'm on stage.
Why not?
Just because half the time I have to like make
Because he
sure
has
he's
to
good.
watch me and make sure we
I'm his
both don't
handler
fuck
on
up usually.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs a
I
handler.
need a handler.
Yeah, he's like, I'm too fucked.
I need constant supervision.
The best part about every gig is 3 minutes before we're about to start, Nick, whether he is or not, says, I'm too fucked up to play.
Yeah.
And then Stacy,
It's like,
I
why
get
aren't
it.
we opening? I'm too
Yeah.
fucked.
This
and that's why the sets are
Like-
so emotional.
This band exists on the
I need
plane
help.
of,
What kind of
like,
help?
These three assholes like getting too intoxicated before we play and like telling me 5 minutes before we play that they can't do it. And
I
then
never say I can't do it.
storm out of the room angrily and soberly.
Yeah,
and,
you're always
and then I
sober.
come back.
I've
And
never
we
said I
usually
can't
kill
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
I've
Never been a
experience.
time where we didn't
No, I know. I feel like the time
It's
that
him.
you now tell me that you're totally sober is when I'm gonna have to worry.
That's when we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's when everything falls apart.
Do you think you wouldn't be able to do a show if you were sober?
No, I can do
We-
it. I do it all the
I
time.
wouldn't want to.
If I have a choice.
That's sort of this. I feel like we've played sober.
Yeah, have you ever
before, haven't
tried?
we?
Yeah. I definitely.
I don't
played
wanna
sober
try
on
either.
stage Many times.
You're just up there like, this sucks.
This
feels
I don't like
Fuck
music
this.
anymore. Yeah.
I suddenly feel a lot of regret about where I'm at
What
in
did I?
life.
Yeah. What did I just do the last?
Band's playing, you just get up and just walk.
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
I'm waiting for that day to be totally honest.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But going back to that show that you guys played, where you guys said you kind of stuck out because it was a bunch of like melodic punk bands.
Yeah.
Do you guys find that when you're kind of that band that sticks out, it kind of like works
It worked
for
to the
you?
advantage.
Like
100%.
it's like it either really works or it really doesn't.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if we
Like-
cleared the bar out, people would still remember, and that's the best part. Of
Yeah.
it.
That's true, yeah.
They would be like, "Man, that band fucking sucks so bad
Yeah.
that we had to leave the Elephant's Nest."
Yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
telling that story for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, it was nice, like when we did the Guelph show, and it was with Disgust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
There
had
was
death
two
metal
brutal
bands in
death
that
metal
house.
bands, and then us and Sinner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who we pair more closely with Sinner. But it was a good mix. I like having more eclectic mixes. Like I think, like the one show we put on, we got the Accidentals to play, and so that was ska, and then us. Then
Oh, whoa.
so yeah.
You're, like,
Yeah.
mixing it up.
But yeah, I don't know. Like that's it's fun to play those shows sometimes, right? Because I mean, you're getting a reaction, and sometimes that's
Mhm.
that's what we're looking for more than anything. Oh, you think
Yeah.
we're great? That's nice
Well,
and
the
kind of
last
weird.
one where
but-
Grindcore, us, no, Grindcore, I guess I was a lot of grindcore, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's I don't know. We
I guess
kind
we
of
go with
fit
grindcore.
in
Yeah,
that,
grindcore, us, grindcore,
Yeah.
thrash metal.
Yeah,
Nice.
that one went well.
Yes, that one
It's not-
did go well.
Who are your favorite bands to play with?
Well, we played just in at Harmony a few weeks ago. That's what we were talking about. We played with Uncle Ray. We played with them a lot.
Uncle
They're
Ray
rad.
6.
They're from Windsor.
Have we played? We played with Miners.
Miners, yeah.
Miners was good. They're
Pretty
really
much
good.
any
band from
Windsor band.
In
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I guess
our
we
London
technically played with
friends,
Psychic
yeah.
Void, who's from Windsor,
Yeah.
because they were like right after us or before us at the
Yeah.
Choose Your Own
and we're about
Fest.
to play with them.
and we're going to play with them on Saturday. And yeah, Windsor has good bands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Best band.
good. Yeah, Psychic Void is sick. Yeah, the new album's good.
Locally, Mr. Hands probably.
Block Parents.
Block Parent, I love
Yeah.
Block Parent.
Yeah.
We like being on mixed bills with them because
They're fucking hilarious.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
We great folk. I've known them for many years.
Yeah, they're.
Since the
It's
Cerebral
crazy how
Scrub
he's just the exact same person on stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
It's fucking insane.
Jake Kirk is the most beautiful man I've ever met in my life.
it's true. He is
I mean
beautiful.
that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes, real deal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah, their show was fucking sweet.
Yeah, like the samples before every song that was like a movie, a
Yeah.
different movie or something like that. That was
Yeah,
cool.
he's got a data bank of shit like that. Like
Yeah.
that's hilarious. I they're putting out new material hopefully like early 2020 or 2020, and like I'm really excited for it. So
Yeah, his hip hop stuff is really good. Too.
yes,
Yes.
controversially
It's
very
It's
good.
really great. It's
Yes.
fucking
He's been
crazy.
doing that for a long time too, though. So I want to see him do that more as well.
Where do you guys record your music?
Our demo that we recorded with Jan from the Rotten, just at the hall
Rat's
that we,
Nest.
the Rat's Nest.
The Reds.
And so that was how we did our demo, just kind of live off the floor. But most recently, we just recorded an EP with Preston Lobson from London at the Watershed. Preston's in a bunch of pretty rad bands from London. Yeah,
Isolation Party, Sudade.
yeah. So he's
I'm
kind
Very
of
cool guy.
So he had a great bass for us. He's really familiar with hardcore and black metal and lots of different stuff, noise. So it worked really well recording with him. But yeah, that's where we've typically been recording.
What was that process like?
Easy.
Yeah.
He made it very easy for us.
Yeah, it was very painless. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, we like when we record live off the floor, it's cool, but it was, it's a bit, I don't know, when you walk into a studio and everything's just like you're good to go. It's just bang, 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 got it done. Preston was awesome. He got exactly the sound we wanted out
Didn't
of
he
what we were
get
looking
Fat
for.
Steadies?
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah, a platter
Um,
of Fast Eddie showed up
yeah.
to
Yeah.
recording. That's the kind of studio we went to.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
us feel really good.
but it was a beautiful studio. It's called the Watershed, just in London, and it's a great little spot.
Yeah, so it's like the north end of London.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's the north end of London. Nice.
No.
I mean, it's
Is any part of
London.
London nice?
I love London.
I'm
I
shitting
love
on
the
every
people of
city
London,
in Ontario
but
today.
We all, every
I'm
city.
coming for
has
Kitchener Waterloo.
Is it-
Don't
is
worry.
anywhere really nice?
I got lots to say.
so Western Ontario has its
But
charm.
everyone in London I've ever met has been great.
Yeah, I
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
the people
So,
of London.
The people I've met there, are
Yes,
some of my best
especially at
friends.
the Richmond Tavern.
Yes, Richmond Tavern is the number one top tier place to play in London.
It's a special place.
What's your favorite memory from there?
Somebody at 1 a.m. line dancing to Father Bodies.
That was when you guys were there.
Yeah, that was my favorite Richmond memory ever. For us, you
Oh man, what?
the
So
starting of our set with all those fucking dads.
oh yeah, so we played at the Richmond, and there was there must have been like a London Knights hockey game, and there was like a crew table at the back of dad-aged gentlemen, and we opened, and like
Dads.
within 15 seconds of me screaming my ass off, they were like, "What the fuck is this?" And they just got up and walked out,
Yeah.
all wearing their hockey jerseys.
Or
We were
London
just
Knights
not
jersey.
having any of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bouncer, she's awesome. The one that was working that night.
Well, is that when Jackman
Yeah.
smashed the bottle on the floor
Yeah,
right
somebody
in front of
just-
them? They're like, "That's the bouncer's like, that's punk rock." All right,
Yeah.
that's cool.
What?
Like, no,
Yeah.
no big deal. Like,
during Clazo, our buddies Clazo, they were playing, and a mutual friend / band member was like, just
lights
Yeah.
firecrackers off on his headstock.
yeah,
And then as that was happening, my buddy Jake, and I'll never forget what he said, "Suck 1,000 dicks," and just had his whole beer bottle and just smashed it right in front of the stage. And then like the bouncer just like did one nod, like, amazing.
Yeah.
Like it was just like she has like the nod of approval.
and then the set was done, and she just swept it up,
Yeah.
and that was
She kind
it.
of looked like Sarah Connors from like.
She did. She had
Terminator
like
2.
no, straight up. She had like cargo
Badass.
pants on and like a leather vest, but like with like a sleeveless shirt underneath. And she just came up to me after our set. She was like, "That was fucking sick." And I was like, "Yes, yeah. If I was gonna call anybody liking our band, it would have been you."
Yeah.
Speaking of Terminator, Adam, do you want to look up Albanian T100?
T100, T1000.
T1000?
The Albanian T100.
This thing is T100.
It's a video.
Nope.
Search it on
nope.
YouTube. It'll probably be easier. Damn, I'm blind as fuck.
You can't see shit, eh?
No.
Damn.
My vision's just getting worse.
Yeah.
Why'd you wear contacts?
I don't want to touch my eyeball.
Yeah.
That's same
It's-
thing.
yeah.
Same
Is that what
thing.
you guys say? Same thing?
It's fucking weird.
I could see you eventually.
So,
if you get a
oh
navy
no,
glasses right in your
yeah,
face.
maybe, but no, I'm
Yeah, go for the first one.
not ready for it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So these people were eating at a restaurant, and I guess they didn't like the service, so they left.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this. This is really good.
Yeah. And it lasts a long fucking
Yeah.
time.
This is.
I think what happened was they were waiting for their food.
Whoa, he's
Yeah.
punching it in.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Whoa. Ah!
Straight out of the Terminator.
Straight vodka.
Yeah, no,
That's it. No drugs in that guy, man. That's booze.
Yeah.
That is alcohol strength. I've seen it before.
Have you experienced it before?
Not like that. That's something else.
So much adrenaline.
Jesus.
Like, how hard is it to break a fucking windshield?
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Hey, you just-
Yeah, how are you? Yeah, how are you driving at that speed, very
Yeah.
comfortably,
Yeah.
not saying anything?
Swerve the
Yeah,
vehicle.
just
Yeah.
swerve and brake.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you'd want to break at that point.
Yeah.
Buddy's filming.
Yeah, why are you still driving?
Wouldn't
Slam
you
the
just
Probably gonna
stop?
get killed
Like,
if you
at this
don't.
point, your window's
It's
fucked.
a 10-minute
Like,
video or something stupid. Like,
He's
Yeah.
on it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's on there for
And
a
they
while.
start going
Oh,
really
now he's
fast.
bleeding, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they start going really fast.
There
and
he
you just-
goes.
And he starts screaming.
Just-
Holy fuck.
Yeah, wasn't he like the restaurant owner?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's the owner of the restaurant. I
That's
think
the
they were
restaurant owner.
Yeah, I think they were waiting for their
Oh my
food and
Lord.
then they just left and then he started and they just chased after them.
Fuck on order.
Oh, here's where they go. They go really
I
fast.
wonder what their review was.
5 star.
5 stars after this.
Coolest shit I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
people are going there all the time now.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's a
genius
classy,
viral
cheap.
video.
It was a classy, cheap.
This is the
restaurant.
classy cheap
Yeah,
place
this is,
that I want to go.
this is our favorite classy cheap restaurant.
I couldn't think of it before, but this is the one.
He's just screaming.
Oh my god.
Do you think he overreacted?
No.
Um,
No.
This is, there's only part of the video.
Yeah, there's two sides.
We don't
of
know
the
what
story.
happened
sides
before
of the
this.
video.
This might be taken out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go, go, go.
Oh, the guy's punching his head.
Yeah, kick his hand. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
He's probably the guy
If-
still don't want to be responsible for murdering
Yeah, if you
someone.
if he lets
let
go,
him
they're
get off
driving
the
over
hood.
it. Holy fuck.
This is
Can't believe you can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Outside. I wonder what they are. I wonder what he is saying.
Yeah.
Probably like, get the fuck off my car. He's like, no, you have to pay. You have to pay.
You overpaid.
You overpaid.
You forgot your plate of fries.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, the guy just holding on.
Yeah.
Oh, takes his
Yeah.
hand out. Still going. He's probably holding on both sides of the car right now. I think he is, yeah.
Was that Patrick Wilson was the guy from Terminator 2? These guys giving him a run for his money. Yeah.
This is
Is that from Wayne's
this
World
just
too?
this just keeps wow.
There's a lot to take in here.
Yeah, that was.
Well, I mean, it's,
yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
from both movies.
Yeah, for both of them. Yeah.
I feel like he's starting to regret his
finally.
decision now.
Think of how
Finally.
far they took him from the
Are they
restaurant.
gonna-
Yeah, it took him like into a whole
Now
other
he's getting
region.
it back now.
Different file.
Yeah.
He's not wearing the right tunic anymore.
No.
Like go 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 go.
Just punches it one last time.
And he's walking away. Like he's
Yeah.
totally fine.
He looked
Yeah.
pretty hammered though.
Yeah.
He did not look like he was doing
Yeah.
too well.
Well, I mean,
Well,
Probably wouldn't
Yeah.
after this ride.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways, that was
that
cool.
was
so who wants to ride on the front of my car on the way home?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Can I
not
ride
that
on
far.
top of him on top of your car?
yeah.
Make a
I
sandwich.
wish I had a roof rack. Make it easier.
No, we could get you one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we can get anything.
Tons of tape.
it's true.
Yeah, we got lots of tape.
There you go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Auto,
That's good tape. though.
Well, that was a lot.
That was a lot to take in.
Yeah.
How does
do
it make you
about
feel?
that? Don't copy my question.
Oh. Poor man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go to Albania.
I'd go.
See,
That
see it
seems-
in the end, just like, oh,
that's
thank
it.
you.
Yeah. Oh, it seems fun.
That's their tourist.
I can tell you right now, I would wait 6 hours at that restaurant if I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just be
yeah,
like, you know what? You take your time.
yeah.
It's all good.
I think that's why they left because because the food took too long and when
Yeah.
they left. So like, I think everybody doing that's just the result.
Yeah.
It's just him coming out like that. So it's probably what you want. But
Yeah.
either way, you either get the food or you get the guy fucking on
No, I
your
gotta
car.
kill the lamb first.
Yeah.
I gotta prepare.
That's probably he just got the adrenaline from like killing the lamb, and he just goes out there and he's like has a
already
thirst
know
for
what the
blood. I got this,
Yeah.
guys.
Has anything ever made you guys that angry?
I'm like pretty much that angry all the time. I just don't smash windows in because I can't afford to replace them. No, that's not. Oh, it's
I've never
sometimes
been
true.
that angry. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Shadi, I've never really seen.
Don't
you angry
remember.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If I was,
If I
That
was, I don't
memory's
remember.
gone.
That memory's gone now.
but yeah, probably not.
just figured out ways to, you know,
Join Bad Egg.
I
Yeah.
just scream about things instead.
Yeah.
It's a
So
better
how did you
strategy.
guys form? What brought you all together?
You wanna take this one?
I suppose so. This all started as a joke band in my head for many years, and then I finally started to piece it together. What, 2 years ago ish now?
Almost 3 now.
Yeah, almost 3 years ago we started practicing with our buddy Tristan, who
And he was gonna do
the
like more
original drummer.
samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
And so we started out with as that, and then we eventually Tristan wanted to go and do I think play keyboard or something.
He was
Wanted to
doing
play
some
some
synth
synth-
stuff. Tristan's awesome, but yeah, it just wasn't. He wasn't feeling the band thing. So then we
Yeah.
brought in old Shangus here.
Yeah.
I've known Shangus since what? Since you were fucking like 13, 14?
You tell them.
Yeah.
You tell
Yeah.
You tell the people.
So, yeah, I don't know. Chris and I were running, by the time we kind of got Bad Egg going, we were running house shows at that point.
Mhm.
So,
the Snake Pit.
yes, that would have been the Snake Pit. And
I think we were
even-
practicing
even-
at Dune Palace.
Yeah, the place before that. But then when Tristan couldn't fill in, we were like, shit. And then thankfully, Shangus, I asked Shangus. Well, I asked Pat first. And
You
then
asked
you
Pat
were,
first?
yeah.
You bitch.
You were right there.
Now I'm gonna kick
Yeah.
Pat out of my other
Pat
band.
was like,
Yeah,
and
don't
then
show
you were
him.
like, I'll do it.
He's fucked. I'm calling him right now.
Let's get him live.
Calling
Yeah,
him
do
right
it. Yeah, we'll get him online right now.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
no.
Colin's show, right?
Yeah.
But,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I've known you for quite some time, and just through music and stuff, that's how that worked out. And then we actually started jamming a lot more, and here we are.
What's your other band?
A band called Shit Rat.
Nice.
Yeah, check them out.
Check out Shit Rat.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on Spotify?
No, just Bandcamp. Just
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's how you become a shit rat.
What other members are in that band?
Pat, the guy I'm gonna kick out, so he's in till tomorrow, and then my buddy Ace.
Then good old drum machine, right?
Yeah.
Same kind of music? I assume.
It's more punk.
Yeah.
Like it's not as fast, but it's all the same.
Isn't it?
It's all just pissed
I
off.
think that's
Yeah.
Mm.
You're pretty fast, Shangus.
Yeah.
You're just a fast human.
Literally.
You're built for speed.
Yeah, you're built for
I'm
speed.
built for speed, all right.
Of Macedonian engineering.
But since the band was, you said it was like your idea, kind
It
of.
was like
initially?
the whole thing. It's so much more serious. What the end product has become so much more serious than what it was supposed to be.
What
It's
was-
supposed to be jokes like this ain't no yoke. Just
The name of our first EP was gonna be "This Ain't No Yoke."
It is
but
in my head still.
yeah, I know.
That's okay.
And we'd have like the Oktoberfest song,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then something about like bad egg, bad egg, bad egg.
Yeah.
What was the thing? The sample?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
We had like
yeah.
samples, and Tristan was in the band that we didn't end up
Yeah.
doing because samples.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's like
very
this is
bad
a
egg.
bad egg, bad egg, bad egg,
Yeah.
bad egg, bad egg. I don't know.
But yeah, so it kind of started as a joke. Here, it turns
It was
out,
weird.
Though,
It's not-
yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out
Sounds I like that.
I'm not
Yeah.
funny. So when I was trying to write songs, I was like couldn't wrap my head around it. So I guess it took a bit more of a serious
Well, it's
tone,
good.
and then like adding band members and changing it up and stuff, and yeah, it just became what it is today.
What's the future for the band?
Breaking up.
Yeah, in
Reunion
tour.
tour.
Reunion tour.
It's actually the last time we'll
2020.
see each other.
We're playing a show this Saturday
Yes, yeah.
at the punk rock flea market. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're running Shidey, Chris, and myself all run the punk rock flea market.
Nice.
That runs at Chainsaw 3 or 4 times a year, depending on when we decide we're going to do it. But we're playing this Saturday with Psychic Void, Warsenal, Lilum, John Creedon.
Space Poke,
Space
Low-Tech
Poke.
Cruiser,
It's a
Stoned
bunch.
Odom, a Swearcrow. They're on
Yeah.
there.
Holy.
Who else?
Stacked.
Oh, there's a lot of
Oh,
Yeah.
Accidentals.
Accidentals. So
Uh,
we've got a ton of bands out and acoustic acts. So that'll be our next thing.
That one will be very good. I'm
Um,
It's
excited.
quite an eclectic mix of eclectic artists.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eclectic.
That's what I
Ec-
shoot
eclectic.
for.
Plus, it's a main stage and side stage, so it's non-stop music.
Oh,
So in the
cool.
back, it'll be acoustic. On the front, it'll be whatever the full band is playing. So
Yeah, plus all the vendors.
plus all the
Uh,
vendors, tons
yeah.
of great
Like-
great vendors.
But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Probably writing some new stuff.
Always writing a new
Pressing
EP.
again.
Yeah.
Can churn it out like butter.
Yeah, the nice thing about writing songs that are 38 seconds is that you can write
You
and
can
re-
write 4 of them in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, they're
Well, we've been playing these ones for too long.
Yeah.
Write a whole new batch. And
Yeah.
that's usually how we do it. Is I'll write all the riffs in like one session in a day and just split it up. That's usually how I come up with my new stuff. Yeah, it worked. That's actually how you watched me actually in a day make our whole new EP.
Listen, our
just
new-
my riffs and just coming up with it and be like, that's the first song, that's the second song, that's the third song, fourth song, all the way to the seventh
And then
song.
we'll like jam them and just bitch at each other for like 3 or
Yeah.
4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like,
That wasn't good
this,
enough.
and
Yeah.
I don't like this, and then we'll just play it anyway, and it'll be awesome in the end.
Yeah. That's how it always goes.
That's a pretty crazy writing process.
Yeah, I mean, we're
We have a pretty crazy living process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like the songs change a lot when you start playing them, or does it pretty much stay from like the initial idea and just kind of?
The
All
core,
work.
yeah, it stays the
It
same.
really depends,
Yeah.
song to song, right?
Yeah,
I don't know,
kinda.
whatever we feel sounds good, we go with.
Yeah.
Changes you need, leave what you think is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some songs, yeah. just
Don't
like-
think too hard about it.
No.
No, I think with this, because it has that core structure, and then it doesn't change from there. I know with a number of other bands I've played with, it can do it. It'll change, but not with this one. Unless it's like with our Mining Chris effects, make it sound more weird.
Yeah,
Our set time is generally shorter than the time for Stratty and I to set up our pedal boards.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Shangus and I usually sit
Like,
there and
it takes
we
like
could
15 minutes
probably
to set up,
drink a
then we're
couple
like
beers before they
13
finish.
minutes for our
Oh,
whole
definitely.
set.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, we're just like, yep, you guys are still going, eh? Okay, we're just
We-
gonna sit
we need a
here.
Chasing shitty chords.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need pedal boards.
So that's all right. That's
Stratty's going wireless in 2020, I heard.
no.
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 No,
I'm just
Never.
starting rumors,
No.
man.
Yeah,
Wireless is
fucking
pretty
unplug
dumb.
'em.
How many pedals do you use?
Not many. 5.
Or what pedals are you using?
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, it's a secret.
our
Yeah, it's a
trade
secret. It's a
secret.
secret. It's a secret.
Santa doesn't tell.
That wah pedal that we use in every song is a big secret.
Okay, yeah, okay. The big wah pedal.
Yeah.
That's one.
Bass wah.
And then I guess chorus, digital delay, sans amp, and then yeah, 4.
Okay, so the time that it takes to set them up isn't the time so much as it is, fixing chords that aren't working while
Yes.
sending them up.
We all know about that.
I
don't
just
we,
like
fellas?
complaining about it too.
Yeah.
That's all. It could be one, and I could give him shit. Doesn't even matter. It could be a tuner, and I'd still give him shit.
Yeah, because he doesn't play
Like,
with
well,
the
you
tuner.
can't, your bass just can't stay in tune. What?
But since you guys do use a lot of like with the pedal usage, is it that when you make the song you're like trying to figure it out like how you can mimic that with the pedals, or are you just have a setup, you're like, I want to use that because it sounds cool?
I think that's for Shady. That's kind of what you guys like. You got your own kind of sound with your pedals.
Yes,
The trash can sound?
Yeah.
the
that's
trash
what we
can
call it.
sound. Trash can on drugs.
The trash can.
The trash can,
Our-
So
our-
just
our-
that's
trash
that's
can
also
be-
how I want my sound.
Hardcore trash can on
Good
drugs.
words. I like that.
Yeah.
Trash can on drugs. That's what my drums sound
Yeah.
like too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like listening to Minor Threat.
Only on drugs.
Only on drugs
Yeah.
with a trash can.
Little straight edge, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going for.
Nice. Nice little arrangement of pedals there. What's your favorite pedal?
The wall,
Why?
because
It was.
Because it makes the sound.
I like it because the wah sound it makes.
Yeah, because it's fun to step on.
Nice.
Fuck.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the God's truth.
That's the goddamn truth.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just rocking it all show long.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
fun.
generally, yeah, we really focusing on
Yeah.
Is it rocking that the whole time?
How many pedals do you use?
it. Oh, it depends on every gig, really. Sometimes I
change
use
it?
like I can use like up to like 2 or 3 up to like 6, and 6 if like we're doing like it depends on songs too, right? So like lately we've been playing a little bit more of like the straightforward
Faster.
kind of like punk, like hardcore punk stuff. So I've been actually scaling back on my pedal use, and he's taking he's obviously filling in for me with all the extra pedals. So my favorite pedal though is an overdrive.
808?
Yeah, that's good. I'd like any sort of like one of those, like even the Maxon ones, or like even the cheap ones, right?
The
Like,
boosting?
yeah, any boost is good. Everything's got to be louder, more punch.
Or punch. So you said you were changing like the songs in the set list to be more like straight up?
Well, no, it's just like sometimes like it's just like that's how we like write.
And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and some of our first songs some of them were a bit more spacier.
Yeah,
And there'd be parts where me and Chris would just make it kind of spacey.
yeah.
Whereas now everything's more hardcore. Not everything, but it's more hardcore punk and fast. And
It's kind of more fluid now. Like I think when
Yeah.
any band, when you start out, you're like trying to figure out what you're going for, and so our
Mhm.
demo like is like pretty weird across the board. There's a lot of different stuff, and then our EP sort of has probably more of a sound, and that's the most
Okay.
recent one that we put out, and that's like a bit more of like the hardcore punk, like kind of like dialing it back a bit and just kind of
Yeah.
going for a sound as opposed to. I mean, we still mix it up quite a bit. I would say probably compared to a lot of other bands, and we managed to get away with it. But yeah,
Yeah, I think any band can really get away with it. It's just that they don't like to take the risk.
Yeah, it's a hard.
Yeah.
It's like you
'cause
just
every song could be different, right? Like
yeah.
like
Mhm.
every song could be like an emotion of how you're feeling. So it might sound different or feel different than another song that you write.
Yeah.
For me, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
definitely. It's just like building up the initial fan base. You're kind of like,
Like, I can't do this.
I
I can't switch it up, even though one of my favorite bands. Like they built their whole career on switching up Ceremony.
Who's that?
Ceremony's from California. They're an amazing band. They started out as like a power violence band, and now they're pretty much just like the new order, I guess. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
they definitely have
they're
a
like
bit of
this like changed. You get bored. Like you know,
Yeah.
they've been doing it for so many years.
It's like
and then
Devin Townsend. Like
Yeah.
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 everything
always.
he does, right? Like it's always different. And
Yeah.
like, that's why I respect Devin Townsend.
And Nickelback.
Yeah,
Yes.
they've actually kept like a good like solid sound though.
Their new sound is fucked.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
heard
crazy.
it.
It's
I just
actually-
I've ignored them for
Dude,
like 10 years.
They went back to doing
it's
metal.
actually weird.
I actually
Yeah.
went back. Well, it's probably gonna be on like WWE or something, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, they're
like a
definitely
movie-
writing
like a
an
movie
album that's like a-
soundtrack or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they sell out arenas and shit. That blows
People
my fucking
in the
mind.
price of admission can throw things at Chad Kroger.
Well,
Yeah.
Sometimes you get away with it.
It's not true.
As we've seen.
I think it's like the people that Shiny referenced earlier in the night, like your country boys, like that kind of, but they like their rock and roll. Like that's, I feel like where the majority of fan base is coming from for like a Nickelback or something, right?
Yeah.
Your majority of fans are not going to come from like a big city or somewhere where there's a lot of
Yeah.
alternative music going on. It's probably coming
makes
more from
sense.
like, you know. Yeah.
The
Meth
The
boys.
meth,
Country
the meth
man.
boys.
How do you feel about meth?
You know,
It's too strong for me.
Yeah.
it's a little too
Never,
strong.
never in a bad.
Too strong.
It's
I
rubbish.
mean, you know, people got to do what they got to do. So,
But how does
But
it
it's
make
not.
you feel?
personally, I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Hyper.
Too wired.
Hyper.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sleep for days.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite drug experience or?
Oh no.
On the
Yeah, never again. Yeah.
So what's your favorite drug experience?
No comment.
No, yeah.
No comment.
From all of you, huh? No
No
comment.
comment.
Damn, it's
Yeah.
really standoffish.
Yeah.
It's the way it's got to be.
We got too much to hide.
So do we. That's why we have this giant green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hiding a bunch of shit behind here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What are you hiding?
Can't tell you.
Yeah.
Tell you.
Is it meth?
I don't know.
Is that why you guys have
Blink
been so
twice.
uncomfortable?
There's meth behind the curtain.
Oh, man, never heard of it.
Yeah, I definitely don't like that.
On the record, I don't like meth. Jesus.
Well, apparently it's in the couch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Santa's here. It's great. It's a
Mhm.
good time.
press the applause.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys all wishing for Christmas?
A ball of ketamine.
Ketamine?
A ball of ketamine.
So that's your favorite drug experience?
Damn it.
Oh, my reputation's ruined now.
Yeah.
Got one out of the bag. 3 more to go.
Oh, you're looking
What does
at
Santa want for Christmas?
black metal records.
Which ones?
I don't know. Ones that are harder to get around here.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't really thought about it. That's what I want.
Just any old black metal
Yeah.
album will do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to go shopping for vinyls?
Encore. Yeah.
Where's that? Downtown?
Yeah, Encore. Encore Records in Kitchener?
Downtown Kitchener.
Yeah. Never heard of Encore fucking Records? It's been
Ooh,
here for
Orange
like
Monkey.
Yeah, Orange
Oh,
Monkey
fair,
is
yeah.
my favorite
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Encore is right across from the Kitchener Market though.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, Encore's been around since like 1984 or 5 or something. Yeah. No, Orange Monkey's awesome too.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, they're
I,
both
I love those guys. Yeah. Just Encore. Orange Monkey is too small for me.
Yeah, it's,
Like- Yeah.
it's hard to walk around.
Yeah, it's hard to walk around. Like, that's the only like I love those guys. I love Vince and Charles, but yeah, it's hard to like I'm big and like I always gotta like suck in my gut if somebody has
Excuse
to.
me, pardon me.
Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, but yeah, Orange Monkey's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just standing waiting so you can get your Rita McNeil CDs.
Yeah.
Waiting for someone to pass.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take it.
No, hell no, I don't hold that thing.
Do you want a mic stand?
No, it's fine.
No,
I think
she's good.
Yeah.
That's what you get for asking Pat first.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Well, you can always just drink it off.
Yeah, like you were doing earlier, you guys.
No problem.
No problem.
Get at it, Nick.
Shangus is just letting one off.
Let's rub one out. Pull your goalie, right? Pull your goalie.
That's funny.
I don't know why, like, we've made several jerk off references and you said pull your goal.
Yeah,
now I'm offended.
We really don't do
That's
this all the
the
time.
line.
Jesus.
I knew I was gonna cross that line.
Oh.
I knew it was gonna be me.
God damn it.
It's fine. It always is.
Yeah.
How often are you crossing the line?
Pretty often.
Yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's both. Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has its ups and downs.
What are the downs?
I won't get into them on this show.
What are the ups?
There's not many ups.
No.
Well,
Oh, that's
Okay.
not true. We're not. You're not really a lot. No.
no, I'm not that much of a line stepper.
Just a ketamine user.
Yeah.
A user.
When I can get it though, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Right? Like, my bet's out.
My bet's out.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
No fucking wooks.
Say wooks.
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 You know wooks?
Like wooks?
Like a Wookiee?
Yeah. You know wooks?
Like we're talking about wooks?
Wooks.
Everybody knows wooks.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck you guys
I
are
don't
talking
Like-
about.
like hippies.
Please. Everybody knows wooks.
Like hippies.
Like you?
No, they look like me, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But without jobs, and they stay at Bonnaroo. I leave. yeah, I leave. Like I'll see them at the side of the road, and they'll be like, "I'm going to California. Please pick me up." Yeah. Do you have ketamine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're great people.
Yeah.
Like I love hanging out with them.
Sounds
Yeah.
great. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
How many times have you done that, Shady?
What? Hang out with wooks?
Well, yeah. That.
Yeah.
With ketamine.
I feel
And
like
that-
I
and
know
that-
it's not, but like it sounds like a really derogatory term. Like I feel like I should be more
Against-
than I am.
No.
Against
It's
who?
pretty. Yeah.
No, but
Hippies.
fuck hippies.
Yeah, it's-
Fuck,
yeah.
I
The
don't care.
hippies, I don't trust them.
I don't think they get offended by much.
No. They're fine with that. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's cool.
Wow.
Let's just all sit in silence until he gets back.
Yeah. Pour one out if you got one.
I don't know where you went, but I'm
Get
not
some
happy.
fish.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it that
I'm
the
trying
time?
white fish
Sunday
break.
night fish break.
Yeah. I just had a hankering for some tilapia. I'll be right back.
What's your favorite fish?
Oh, sturgeon.
Sturgeon,
It's
of
like a
course.
fish steak. It's
Of
so-
course, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
Real big fish?
Real big fish. Yeah.
What's your favorite fish?
I don't know, man. I don't know
Cool.
anything funny to say. It's not even worth me talking.
It doesn't,
He's just
doesn't
shutting
need to
down
be
now.
funny. I
It
just want to know.
Salmon, I guess. you
Sure,
know?
salmon. Salmon, you know.
Yeah.
The wild not farmed.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes, wild caught.
That's
how you
really
use
Wild
important.
caught. It's
Yeah.
important. It's
Wild
important.
caught.
I have
Ian-
morals and standards,
Yeah,
you
true.
asshole.
The sunfish in Hamilton's pretty delicious. I didn't know. I've never.
Ian, what's
I'm
your
making
favorite
that.
fish?
Yeah.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Gross.
There you
Fuck.
What? You piece of shit.
What?
Get the
How?
fuck out of
How?
here.
What? Wait. What the hell is yours?
Mine? I don't like fish.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, man. Fuck fish. Had it too much.
You're Polish.
I don't like it anymore. I'm over it. Too
Yeah.
much dill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if
yeah,
any of you
this
guys.
guy
know
loves
that.
his fucking
Really?
pickled fish.
I love it.
Parents speak Polish?
No, my grandparents do though.
Fuck, it's a wild ride.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard like Polish spoken to me since I was like 8, and like yeah, it was not much. It was a lot of it was going over my head when I was 8 years old.
It's not fun.
No, no,
Parents are
I
angry
can't
all the
even.
time.
Yeah, well, I mean this. Yeah, they can't even pronounce my own like family's last name for the most part. We changed it to Walton because I couldn't pronounce
Really?
it. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
Zvolazunkiewicz?
Jesus
Yeah, there's
Christ.
a lot of W and Z's and
Yeah, that's a terrible last name.
They're like,
I
what
ju-
name can? Oh yes, the Waltons. Yeah,
Well, fuck.
yeah,
It's a good Canadian name.
yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like that.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah, I
pretty
don't know what they were
strong.
thinking.
No, but you certainly do enjoy your canned fishes.
Yeah, I do. It's my favorite snack.
It's true.
Canned fish
Well,
Yeah.
like canned eel, canned sardines.
with the
I really
tomato
like.
with the tomato
Yeah,
sauce.
I
kinda
really
weird.
like the canned eel, but it's like the
Canned
like
eel?
Canned eel?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can't.
man.
Yeah. So okay.
My mom,
So-
my mom
Yeah.
eats that shit.
Yeah.
So
Canned.
for like the last 2 years, my
Oh,
sad
fuck.
car, which passed away recently, but it had no air
Rest in peace.
conditioning, and
Yeah,
we went to the
hankering for
grocery
some,
store one day because Chris really wanted some
seafood snacks.
seafood snacks.
Canned eel.
Yeah, and he literally cracked it open in the car, no air conditioning, like
Ooh.
35 degrees, and we had to drive home with the smell of canned fish.
Hope you guys don't mind.
Eating it.
So
Well, I cursed him the
Yeah, you did.
entire ride.
Yeah, but then that smell stayed for a while. It was a
It
linger.
did. It lingered.
What other Polish habits do you have?
That's the main one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty intense one to
Yeah.
have. See ya.
Yeah. It's going. You had another hankering for tilapia.
The seafood snacks go quick, huh?
He barely got up. Driving right now to Food Basics.
To the fucking seafood store next door.
No, he needs it out of a tin. It needs to be preserved for at least a couple months. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So, how are your grandparents? How are they
All
doing?
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see them around Christmas. It'll be
Sick.
good time,
You guys break the bread and stuff at the
yeah.
dinner
No,
table?
I wouldn't
Too
do
bad.
that with them either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I like hanging out with them, but
I don't.
yeah, you don't like your grandparents?
I don't like hanging out with yours.
Well, that's fair. It's like the clashing Polish families, man.
He kind of looks like your grandfather
Yeah,
a little
you-
bit.
I look exactly like my dad. It's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Perfect.
So, how are your grandparents?
Oh no, they're all dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Not very well.
Not very well. Down the line?
And your grandparents?
Unfortunately, yeah.
They're doing good.
Good.
Yeah, the ones that are alive. Yeah.
Ian, how are your grandparents?
Yeah.
That,
Any more fish for you?
What's your favorite fish?
I don't have one.
Still not having one.
How are
Wait, you
your
don't like
grandparents?
fish?
Mm-mm.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing.
That's the same thing you said last
I know. I was trying
Don't
to.
like
oh
it.
my God. Well, no, you ruined it, Adam. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, Ian, where the fuck have you gone?
Yeah,
I had
where
to
you going?
drop some keys in the hallway that I had taken.
Drop some keys.
Yeah, drop some
Mhm.
keys
eh?
in
Yeah.
the hallway.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Keys of what?
Oh, just some keys that I had taken.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's keys.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. Tell me, what other Polish habits do you have?
That's not a nice question because I asked that already.
It's true. how did that? That's weird.
I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was-
sorry, I was shutting you up for a minute. I had a moment. Sorry.
Had a little Polish connection there.
Yeah. Polish.
Polski connection.
Polish.
Polski connection.
So, where are you guys from?
oh boy, really? We're doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What's your origin story?
What's
Yeah.
my origin?
Everyone gets one.
Oh man, it's pretty boring, I guess.
You're born and raised Kitchener person.
Yeah, I was born and raised here. My dad's side of the family is all British. My mom's side is Polish, and
Everybody's fucking Polish lately, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
and
Get on the train. Bandwagon.
I didn't.
Did you say train?
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's permanent.
Yeah, that's
That's going online.
Yeah, that's fine. Bandwagon. Say it again. All right. Continue.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. Don't have that. That's for sure. But yes, but I was born and raised here. I don't know. I don't really have anything particularly exciting.
And you
But
can't do a British accent?
I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
It's pretty funny.
I feel like
So
it's just really good or really bad.
No, it's pretty bad. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's pretty bad.
Oh,
It's pretty
okay.
funny.
That's I want to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Let's see.
Let's move to.
Yeah, what's
Sheffield.
your origin story, huh?
I'm from here. I'm born in
Yeah.
Kitchener.
Yeah.
Parents are Scottish and Macedonian,
Nice.
not Polish.
It's
exotic.
But my
Hey,
stepmother was
thank you.
Polish.
Oh, Jesus
What is-
fucking Christ?
Hey, you know kurwa?
Kurwa.
Yeah, fucking right, man. How do you swear?
Permanent.
How do you swear? That's
Everybody
what I
knows
know. What else? What else do I know? Piot, isn't that dick or penis or
Yeah,
something?
sure.
Like, what else do I know? I don't know. Fuck. That's all. That's all the good ones.
Oh.
That's all.
Fucking dick. That's all I.
Fucking dick.
Yeah.
Some Macedonian
Next.
Your origin story. Give it to us.
Grew up in St. Jacobs, lived in Peterborough, then moved to Kitchener. Guess family's German and not Polish.
You guess?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Some ways back, it was
Oh.
German.
Yeah.
So
Shide.
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 Shide?
And Irish and English and
It was
German
like
and
the mixture of Irish and
Yeah.
German perfectly with that last name.
St. Jacobs is nice. Peterborough was nice. It is nice.
Sitting along the riverbanks, nice.
Yeah. No, it is
I
nice.
spent my childhood.
Reminiscing. Yeah. Yeah, the nice little bush parties and yeah.
I had nice fish socials.
Well, you'd hang out with the Mennonites, you know. They'd be drinking their more cigarettes and apple cider. Up by the river, yeah. Well,
Cigarettes and apple cider.
No, more
What a
cigarettes.
combo.
That's what the Mennonites.
cigarettes.
More cigarettes. They love their more cigarettes. I don't know why it was fucking more
yeah.
cigarettes. And then they'd have homemade apple cider, and like the Mennonite boys, that's what they drink in the bush or by the river. Yeah, you'd see them by the river.
Mennonite
No Mennonite
boys.
girls?
No, the girls didn't really go out. No,
Jeez, that's
there's
good.
always a New Order Mennonites, but like I'm talking about people more like
New
think
Order
more-
Mennonites?
That's the one
New
where they
World
let 'em out
Order.
to the real world.
They
Yeah.
like drive and stuff?
No, there's a lot of different
Yeah, I wanna
sects
get
of
to know
Mennonites.
that, yeah.
You don't want to, yeah,
okay.
because the old people think of Mennonites. There's the old order, but there's a ton of different groups. Like there could be one called the David Martins, and there's
I
a
hate those ones.
then there's a David S. Martin, right? And they all look the same, but they're different in their own way.
I'm learning a lot right now.
Yeah.
So like
Learning
the
a lot.
They dress the
From a
same.
very
They
different
dress the
there's
world.
same.
like a different like
Well, there's ones that can drive, but will only be able to use black cars. And there's some yeah, those
I
are
know-
the,
I
those
know
are the
this,
Markham
though. Yeah, I know
Mennonites.
this.
And then there's ones that will have that will say that they can have phones, but it has to be like in their barn.
Yeah.
It won't be in their house. So and then the New Order Mennonites are just you wouldn't be able like I've known New Order
I've
Mennonites
seen New
smoke
Order
crack.
Mennonites with
Yeah.
nice
You know, like
self-made
they're
knives.
like that's in the edgy part of Elmira.
Yeah, what are the ones that they get all fucked up and then got their horse drive them home? They pass out in the carriage. Which order is that?
That would be
Are the New Order?
No, that would be an old order. The New Order Mennonites don't have the horse and carriage. Like New Order Mennonites
right,
are
right,
just
right.
are just
Order had it
whatever.
Right.
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah.
Old Order still has a horse and buggy.
You can
yeah.
slap your horse. You can still get home. Fucking
Slap
can't
your-
see the
Slap
road.
your horse and then
Slap
you're
your
home,
horse
baby.
right in the ass.
Although if you are Old Order, you're not supposed to be drinking anyways. Yeah, so
I've seen the news. I've seen the carriages in the fucking ditch. I know what goes on out there.
Slap your horse and they'll make it home.
so that's that.
So this is where we're at in life as a
Yeah.
band, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned something.
Well, I didn't know anything about Mennonites. I thought Mennonites were just
Uh-huh.
like one.
Second
No,
beyond.
Yeah.
there's a ton, and there's a difference between Amish and Mennonites, and
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody knows that, Ian.
Oh, I knew Amish.
Oh, please.
but basically it's the
I know of Amish, of the Amish. The
Yeah?
Amish?
What are your thoughts on them?
I just know of
You're
them.
good at that, man. Fuck.
Absolutely. I like that. I can appreciate that.
It's like, what are your thoughts on this? Whoa. Oh man.
I'm a hard-hitting interviewer.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about
Ask me the
it.
questions that count.
Yeah.
That's jokes.
Well, everybody's waiting.
How do they make me feel?
Yeah. Oh, great. Great answer.
Hungry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a weird reaction.
Well, it's either if I said happy, you'd be like,
Honest make you happy?
yeah, see, exactly.
That's
There's
good.
no right answer.
Yeah.
There's no right
This is a
answer.
loaded question.
Yeah,
Why do they make you happy?
they don't. They make me hungry.
Uh-oh.
Why? I don't know. They just
Well,
look
you'll
so
figure it out one
tasty.
day, I guess.
They just look so tasty.
The Amish look tasty.
Yeah, those beards, no mustache.
That is a good look.
That is a tasty look.
Yeah.
That hot upper lip.
Ooh, sex appeal.
Pour some sauce on that. Sit on it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, I can see why that makes you hungry.
Yeah, there you go. See, thank you.
It all makes sense now, I guess.
To explain myself for everything.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Preferably. Yes.
So how do you feel about flip flops and socks?
Oof.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Everybody else?
I don't know how I've
Terrible.
ever even felt about wearing flip flops because wearing flip flops is.
I have
strange.
Crocs that I wear all the time with socks. I don't even bother wearing shoes anymore in public half the time.
Are we talking like?
I went to Costco today in them.
Oh,
Crocs
yeah.
and socks.
Yeah,
You
they're-
couldn't have shown up here in them?
you should have.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Sorry.
Everybody's
I had to show up in a fresh pair.
Fresh.
They're pretty fresh.
You should have worn the Crocs.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up multiple times during this interview.
It's
This interview.
Yeah.
What interview?
Podcast, right?
Yeah, thank you for calling us.
Yeah, an anecdotal podcast. Right?
Thank you for calling us man.
Yes. We're honored.
Getting to know
Thank you.
St. Jacobs, the podcast.
And learning about Mennonites.
Yeah.
And meth and Elmira.
And ketamine.
Mhm.
Don't forget that.
And Candiel.
Just a little bit.
A lot, apparently.
Can't say.
You already have.
I did with my eyes. Didn't I?
So?
How do you feel about flip flops and socks?
Am I as I'm like looking at you?
He looks comfy.
It looks comfy. I don't like it. I don't know what to say about it other than that.
Are you scared of hurting his feelings?
Look at me when you say that.
I don't know
Look
why
into
you'd
his
wear
eyes.
socks if
It's
you'd
certainly
already
a
have
look.
that on.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like I work in a high school and like
Uh-oh,
that's
here
like
we go.
that's the look though. That's like
What?
throughout the the socks
Like
and
these? Like
not
these
just
kinds of?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're
Yeah.
fucking in it.
Yeah, I guess I'm with
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean a little bit less so in the winter, but yeah,
Sorry.
it's definitely like I see it a lot.
Shaddy's wearing foot prisons today.
Yeah.
I don't like
Foot
shoes.
Whoa.
prisons.
Okay.
I don't like wearing shoes.
Yeah, talk to
He doesn't
Shiny
either.
about shoes because he
Take them off.
has
Stay a
strong
while.
feelings
Yeah,
against
it's
them.
gotta.
Why,
They're
why do
on
you hate
now.
shoes?
I guess I hate shoes. They're
Perfect.
foot prisons. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't feel comfortable. You don't
Yeah.
want to have stuff on your feet. Like they're meant to have no shit on
What
it.
about
you know?
socks?
I don't like
What
wearing
about
socks
shirts?
too. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You just want to be running around naked. I guess. I mean. I guess.
Oh, sorry.
But if you can't be
Hell yeah.
naked, it's got to be no shoes. and
Yeah. No
socks,
shoes.
yeah.
No foot prisons.
But I assume you sleep with socks on.
No.
What
Yeah,
kind
you
of
do.
monster do you think he is?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird people don't sleep with socks on.
Is it?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
What?
Everybody wears socks when they sleep.
No.
That is so strange.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's not.
no.
What if you have to wake up in the middle of the night? You got an emergency. You got to run out the door.
I'll put on my shoes.
They don't exist anymore. Then what the fuck are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess
You're gonna
I'll,
fucking freeze in the streets.
Yeah, I guess I'm fucked then. Can't wear bare feet on the streets.
Yeah, start wearing socks to bed.
That's fucking weird, man. I'm sorry, I just can't.
It's
I can't.
It's disrespectful.
You're a psychopath if you wear
yeah.
socks in your sleep.
Polish, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, come on, Dan.
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. What do you? Wait, what's going on here?
Ooh.
What kind of thing did this turn into just now?
Excuse me.
This has been crazy.
You want to profile me?
All right, Ian. Ask a hard-hitting question, please.
You know what? I kind of was going to,
As you're going to.
but then I had to realize.
Hmm?
No, you know what?
Here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
rip off you, Adam.
Here we go.
If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be? That's Josh.
We're just a bunch of ribbons.
Anyway, sorry. Go on. Go on.
Birch tree.
Why?
I don't know.
I asked.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Good answer.
What's magical about birch?
I just like the bark on it.
White?
What?
What's that?
No, but you can peel it off and it regenerates.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, true. I love that. So tree. What would you be?
Oak.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
why?
It's a, I don't know, it's a classy wood.
It's
I don't know,
classy
finishes well.
No one's going for the leaves. Everyone's going for the wood.
The
What's
leaves are
important?
unique as well. They're you know.
Fuck leaves.
Fuck leaves putting on socks in your sleep. What the hell is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Sorry.
Arbutus.
Ar
Yeah, an arbutus.
Adam, can you look at one of our arbutus?
What's an arbutus?
It's a tree.
Arbutus.
If I was a tree, that's the one I would be.
Yeah.
That's what you asked? Is that even the fucking question? Or what's my favorite tree?
If you could be one.
Yeah, arbutus.
Yeah. But
Beautiful.
Beautiful
cotton
tree.
Wow.
damn, that tree's jacked.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But you never heard of one of those.
Yeah. How'd you
All of
just?
you in this room.
Yeah.
Damn. Learning.
Look at that. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Why do you know about
Yeah, why
this
do you-
tree?
Yeah.
You asked. I don't know.
You were like ready for that.
You
Have you been waiting for this question?
Yeah.
What's
Please
Brian's
ask the tree
next?
question.
Please ask the tree question. Please ask the tree question.
Arbutus or just your Arbutus?
I don't know, man.
Ooh.
I didn't think this
He's
was
flirting
going
with
this
me. Yeah,
Search
he's
up some videos.
Okay.
Yeah. What a nice tree. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Joke. Okay. You can have that. If
What
you
a
want.
what a man. Oh, some more cool jokes.
All right, here we go. What tree? What tree?
A palm tree.
Palm.
Yes. For the location.
Those grow in BC.
Really?
Yeah, I had no fucking idea.
Yeah. Tropical.
I guess yeah.
Yeah.
And the coastal.
We're all
Location.
You're just learning today.
Yeah.
Wow. Give us a joke, please.
Yeah.
Go back. Go back.
Okay, fine.
Sell it to
All
us.
right.
Give us that face and
Sell it to us.
I hear he's a very careful person. Well, he's like an economize on soap and water. See, it's not really funny and it's just like confusing.
This is dialogue.
Yeah, it's dialogue. That's why I was like, man, that's not even a joke.
There's
Where's
no
the-
punchline.
Yeah,
to
where was the
90%
punchline?
of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that was like just a phrase.
Is it
Oh.
because?
Okay.
the book
How
is
can I
too
cure water
cool
on
for
the knee?
punchlines?
Wear pumps.
It's another term for heels, by the way.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and
0.
30.
29.
Page 29. Page 29. The 29th joke in the book.
Cool and cracked.
All right. What kind of cats love water? Octopuses.
It's probably the best joke in there.
It hurts the least. Yeah. I think that was the point.
What takes a lot of licks from a teacher without complaint?
Oh, students.
An ice cream.
Uh,
I don't get
I
it.
think students. is
I
a better
appreciate
answer.
it wasn't nearly as controversial as it could have been. Someone who works in education, that could have got awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, you said you work in a high school?
Yeah, I do. I'm an educational assistant, so I work with students with a variety of special needs, which is it's an awesome job. But I also work in a high school, which is it's a
It's
trip.
high school.
It's a trip every day.
Is it weird just seeing like the game of high school being played out and
Oh,
just being
yeah.
like, this means nothing, you know, just that kind of thing where you look at like these kids who are like, whatever, just trying to be like,
You'd make a great teacher. This means nothing.
your future.
Yeah. No, that's definitely like how do you know, explain that to a kid? It's always like without like making them feel invalidated. Being like, I assure you, anything you're experiencing right now, like, is nothing in the grand scheme of things.
It'll only get worse.
It'll only get worse.
Much
Yeah.
worse.
Listen, your challenges now, so much harder later. No. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I love working in a school and working with kids, but it definitely oh man, kids.
Are they vaping a lot?
There's a lot of vaping.
I heard they're still
Yes.
Dougieing.
What's
No.
what's Douging?
Could
Can
you
you
could you
teach me
Dougie
how
for
to
us?
Dougie?
I can't Dougie.
You can Dougie.
Stacy knows. Stacy knows what they're doing.
What's Douging?
She's hip
No,
on
I
the,
don't
she's
know what
hip. She's-
Dougie.
Her fingers on the
One of
pulse
them.
of the
One of them know what
It's
it is.
not.
Yeah,
Really
one
is.
of you
Sure
know what
you-
Douging is.
Yeah.
Douging.
Dougie.
I oh, but so a few well, when was like the dabbing that day? The dab was like a dance thing that people were doing, but this was like quite a few years ago, and I I may have outed myself as someone who smokes weed because
Uh-oh.
one of my coworkers came up to me about probably 4 years ago now, maybe more, and was like, "Do you know what dabbing is?" And I said, "Well,"
Oh,
or what
no.
a dab is, and I said, "Well," and I
Let me show you.
explained what a dab was.
Come meet me at my
And then-
car at
and then
lunch.
she
I'll
came
show
back.
ya.
She came back to me like 2 days later. She's like, "I think they were like talking about a dance or something," and I was like,
I
"Whoa,
don't know. Yeah,
I have
I
no
don't know anything
idea."
about this stuff.
Smoking dabs?
Yeah.
That's
What
so
else? I
fucking
don't know.
funny.
Yeah. They were dabbing in the
Well, I mean, it's
bathroom.
I know the drug one. I don't know the dance one.
Dancing. I'll have to look that one up. But
Yeah. Could tell you about
Well-
all kinds of other dabs.
How does it feel being the stoner now?
yeah, I mean, it's okay now because it's legal. So
Yeah.
it's like all my sins were absolved the day it became
Apparently.
legal.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I think that's how it works.
I think it was pretty obvious. I don't think I was.
It's
hiding
been legal
it.
in my world for years.
What else is legal in your world?
Everything but meth.
Everything but math. Ketamine's at a surplus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock on ketamine.
Yeah. Bringing it back. 2019.
It was
Never
never
really
really
went-
funny.
Yeah, it never
He's
left.
staying
No.
in
It's
2019.
never really left.
Yeah.
I'm staying in 2019.
Yeah, you just gotta go to the right places.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're all ketamine fans then?
Somewhat.
Nobody ever said that. You're just assuming this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to go on record
Yeah.
and state that I don't like ketamine
Well,
or any
Oh, well,
drug that isn't marijuana, to be honest. But
That's a
sincerely,
good quote to take away
yeah.
from you. Hey, here's Bad Eggs Podcast. I'd like to go on record.
I don't like ketamine.
Yeah, no matter what else other conversation is going on right now. Yeah,
Getting the real sentence.
yeah, I'm not going to make any of those statements.
No, I know it's fine.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I know my place in this band, and it's to be the sober one.
confirm not new or deny. There we go.
so are we getting the K-hole while you're on stage? Or?
I haven't in a long
No.
time.
Yeah. Now that
Many
the
years.
truth's coming out, it's all a
Many
ruse.
Many years.
I would. No, please don't
Oh,
ever.
What?
Don't do it.
Well, you can't
No,
erase the
you.
past.
No, I can't erase the past. I'd like to hope I can influence the future.
Well, I mean, you know that.
All right.
Man, Santana.
Good talk. Good talk.
Good talk, guys.
I like this.
The unique challenges of being a couple in a band.
I don't do any drugs anymore. Except smoke weed and drink.
Right.
Drank, get my drank on. And take cough syrup when I'm not sick. Oh, shit. Fuck. No, I was sick. Actually, when I drank it last time.
Going hard on the Buckleys? Going
I always do when
going
I
hard
am
on the
sick,
Bucks.
though. I have to because I have this thing with like cough medicine when I'm sick that I like the sleepy time shit doesn't knock me out.
Neither.
I just get high off it and then it's the
Oh, I
worst ride.
I don't think
It's the worst ride though when you have to stay awake because it's just supposed to be like it's like supposed to help you so you're supposed to go to sleep. I just skip that and I just stay awake and it's awful.
I stayed awake during my wisdom teeth removal. Watched them like.
Yeah, I
pulling
did
the
that.
teeth
I
out.
had to, I got my wisdom tooth taken out during the Trump
Tooth?
inauguration. Yeah, I only got one that was infected and
Weird.
cracked, and like I didn't have the money to like get that shit. Now I'm covered by benefits, but it wasn't before when I got the one. So and the day I got it taken out, the Trump inauguration was happening, and I made my dentist watch it. It was the funniest thing ever.
Maybe you died and you woke up in the worst timeline.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much is what has happened.
Welcome to this shit show.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't gonna be smooth.
So how was your wisdom tooth extraction?
It
did that
was
go?
all right actually.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna hurt a lot more than it did, to be honest. And like maybe if I had gotten all four out, it probably would have sucked. But
It was just super tough, you know.
it wasn't that. That was just
man
more
it
pissed
out.
off that I just couldn't like smoke weed and like this is like before
You could do it
edibles
through
were
your
easily
nose.
accessible. Yeah, I can snort some fucking weed, I guess.
Smoke it through your nose.
Smoke it through my nose?
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Nice.
No.
It bypasses the mouth.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, trust me.
Probably
I'm a
pop like out
doctor.
the pocket though if I did that. It'd be like too much, right? I couldn't even like blow my nose sometimes when I was like had my wisdom tooth because I'd be like get the pocket that had to stay there with the blood clot.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did you enjoy that?
It's great. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's the best experience of my life.
Yeah, was in. There's 4 bloody pockets on me.
No pockets.
No pockets.
No.
Perfect, huh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Grew in perfectly. And
Yeah,
I'm just gonna take
he's
them
the
out if
best.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the
They grew in
best.
perfectly. You don't even need to take them out. You're like, ah,
Basically, I'm the best.
best teeth.
Oh, thanks.
So that's the best teeth in the room, huh?
He does have really
Yeah.
good teeth. He's never
Yeah,
had
really
he's
nice
never had
teeth.
braces, and they're
Yeah.
amazing.
I feel like they're all over here with like the big British book of smiles in his ear. Like,
That's what happens when you get.
Huh?
What? That's what happens when you don't eat fish.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't
Yeah.
eat fish.
Yeah.
Straighten your teeth.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mercury doesn't rot your teeth.
Fish does.
Yeah.
No.
For sure it does.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
Yeah. You can probably look it up.
Don't need to.
No. This is gonna go
I'm
off.
just
it.
telling you
Yeah,
that it's the
okay.
truth.
I believe you.
Thank you. You know what else rots the teeth?
Drugs.
No.
Oh. Well, what then?
Shark?
Sharks?
Sharks?
They rot your teeth?
Yeah. Oh, they said who has awesome teeth. Well, I'm terrible.
That's got weird.
I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
Clean out.
All right, man.
I think I'm just gonna go back in the hallway.
No, you go back to the fish.
Why do you keep going into the hallway?
Keys.
Santa's starting to disrobe.
It's getting a little warm here, man. Santa's getting a
Yeah.
little warm.
I don't know. Santa's got like the best setup right now. He's shirtless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel pretty good. Yeah.
Is there anything we could do to make you more? They reclines.
No.
What?
The chairs recline.
All of them?
Nope.
No,
No,
just,
just
that one.
Lucky guy in
Both
the middle
sides.
doesn't.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
There's the money.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shit.
Okay. I guess we'll go with this.
If you don't like it, you can put it down.
Well, I'm just thinking. I'm kind of like in one seat in there, and 3 people are in 2.
That's
It's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I mean, Shangus and I, it's fine.
Alright.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I can deal with this.
I thought there'd be some lap sitting going on.
Yeah, that was the plan. But I don't know what happened. I got antlers for you, which you have decided not to wear. So
It's too hot in here for antlers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Is it actually really hot in here?
No, I think I'm wearing a sweater and like a long
Yeah, wear a
sleeve.
sweater, denim jacket, just keeping everything in.
we made this decision to have all 4 of us here, and we're gonna stick to it. Okay.
right.
So.
Mhm.
Who made the ultimate decision?
You guys
I
did.
guess that's your call.
Other than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean, it was. I mean, we were. Nobody couldn't decide.
Nobody said no. We're cool. We all said yeah.
like,
we'll do
okay,
it. And we're
so
like, "Oh,
typically,
fuck."
what I'm used to with this band is that nobody wants to do anything.
We're all
And
for
so
it. No, we'll
when
make an
I
ass out of
proposed
ourselves.
this,
We'll
I
get an
thought-
hour.
This will be fine, but then everybody wanted to come,
And then we did it out of spite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As all good things are done out of.
That's right. All great things are done out of spite.
It's true. That's how our band exists, spitefully.
That's right.
How much longer are we doing it for? Because I gotta go.
You
Hey,
gotta go.
you-
Santa's
Santa's
gotta
gotta
make
go
some
back.
deliveries.
Yeah.
Santa's
Yeah,
gotta
Santa's
go, then
gotta
we
go.
gotta
Santa's
go.
gotta
Yeah.
Santa stays a little full.
Well, let's fucking end it here because this has been fucking crazy.
Like,
the fuck has this been?
what even happened?
I'm so sorry. You thought it would be a good idea to have this on the I
Well,
warned
this
you
has been
from
great.
the
No,
start.
it's been-
I said nothing ever goes right when we're involved with it.
With
and here
anything.
we are.
No, this has been fun. It's been a lot of laughs. Probably whatever.
I would have never learned about Mennonites otherwise.
Yeah, it's
That's true. We learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you
Beautiful
Beautiful
guys want to
trees.
plug before we?
Just the show next Saturday. Come to the Punk Rock Flea Market.
A chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Saturday, December 14th. Come for the whole day. It starts at 2, goes till 11:30. We're on around 8 or 9.
9, yeah.
But there's a ton of good bands, and it's just $5. So, and that'll also be our CD release.
Yes,
'cause we're
CD
getting
and tape. So we
CDs and tapes.
we just got our CDs in, so putting that out on Maps and Continents, which is John Creedon and the Flying Hellfish. He's got a record label,
Cool.
and so he's put out the CD for us, and then tape is coming out. Split tape that we're doing with a band called Cruel Bloom from Owen Sound. They are rad as fuck. So we're doing a split with them that'll also be out that day, and that's coming out reel to reel. Kurt Murder. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's putting out our tape for us.
Cool.
That's in conjunction with Pink Lemonade. So
Okay.
Pink Lemonade is our homies. They put out everything for us. So
Awesome.
yeah. So that's what we got going on next.
You got one.
Let's close this out with a joke.
My sister went on a crash diet. Is that why she looks like a wreck?
Got him.
That was
Later, y'all. Bye bye.